Hey, hello everyone. So a lot of times when we paint using watercolor, even though the paper is really thick, and it allows for the absorption of water, we still get a little bit of warping. As you can see, this paper, after I painted, I used a fair amount of water on this painting, obviously for the background, and for the mittens, and it just kind of is really a little bit warped. It's not laying flat. So if I had wanted to, frame this, I probably would want to, flatten it, obviously. So I'm going to show you a little trick how to fix up your watercolors after you have painted them, especially if they warp like this. So I'm just using the back here of an empty, I've used up all of the watercolor papers on this pad. I'm also going to use like a sketchbook here. I have a couple of heavy books. I also have a water bottle for spraying and a flat brush. This is a number 3/4 inch, I guess, flat head brush. So I'm gonna start by just dampening up the opposite side of my painting. And what you want to do is, just kind of spread this around. I've sprayed some water down. I'm going to spread it around. And what that's going to do is it's going to reabsorb back into the watercolor paper itself. It'll absorb it, and it'll make it a little bit more sort of flexible. I don't want too much pooling, so I do also have a paper towel here that I just pulled off just to kind of pick up some of that, because I think I got a little overzealous with my spraying. So I'm gonna spray, and I want to get the whole thing wet, like a good coating of water, but typically you don't want it to pool. Then you've got a little bit too much. And one way that I always kind of know that I have enough water on the page is if it's kind of shiny, and you can kind of see it's absorbing. I might put a little more just to get a little bit more water into that paper. And you'll have to excuse some of the cat hair that you see me brushing. I don't know if any of you watching have cats, but they really like to get their fur into my paintings. It's like a little something extra special. Okay, so I've gotten a pretty good amount of water on there, and I'm just gonna put this sketchbook over it, so it's gonna flatten things out a little bit. And then I am going to give it a little bit more weight with my one of my old college textbooks, the Norton Anthology of Shakespeare. It's pretty thick. And I think I've had these tabs in here since college. It'd be kind of funny to look at which play that is. And then I'm going to throw the my dad's college dictionary book on top of here as well. I might just kind of stack them like this. So I'm getting a lot of weight, and then I'm going to let this sit overnight, and I'll show you what the results are after letting this sit for about 24 hours. Okay, so it's been 24 hours, and I'm going to take off my heavy books and separate my sketchbook out here to see the results. And as you can see, I have a nice flat painting that will now lay flat if I want to hang it up or put it in a frame. And so that is a really great way to flatten any of your paintings if you get any buckling from using water in your watercolor.